This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets winning their last game against the Jams.
Hey, guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping them.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Chris Middleton. Derek Williams is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
Emeka Okafor, the bucket on the assist by Kirilenko. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Obviously, we talked about Steve Nash because you can't argue he's one of the best point guards over the past few decades. Coach told me that Nash's ability to control tempo, to get everyone involved, and to communicate so seamlessly with his teammates is what makes him so dangerous.
Thanks again, Doris. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence. He can spray that thing from 3. I like his promise.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. That doesn't go either for Aldridge. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played. But they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
Now Walker following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Walker the pass to Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's now 6 points for Aldridge. Nash gets to Okafor to the middle. Stolen by Middleton. Outside, Walker. A three-pointer, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Took him no time at all on that one. Kirilenko's got his first basket of the night. And it's Walker penetrating, makes it off the glass. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Charlotte in the lead. The feed to Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for Williams. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Marjanovic. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Second is Kemba Walker.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
Here's Nash, following the basket by Tyler Zeller. Here's Okafor, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Okafor's got 6. Charlotte leading by 3. And Middleton kicks to Zeller, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Allen leading the charge, and that one's good.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's the stuff that cheats, Greg.
And Seattle making a change here. Aldridge a screen. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. That misses off the back.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
Ingrid cashing in hard. Beautiful jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Zeller dishes to Walker. To the wing on the left. Here's Aldridge. It's hauled in by Budinger.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Zeller grabs the board.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach.
Here's Maverick. 17 points for him last game against them.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
From 13, Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Passes it to Okafor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Okafor's got 8 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Aldridge is screen. Nobody near Williams. The offensive rebound. Will it go? And Aldridge with the layup. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Zeller. McDaniels comes in for Williams. Nick Calathis, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Austin Rivers in for Kemba Walker.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Calathis kicks to Aldridge. Pulls it from the elbow. Good on the jump shot. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The kick out to Anderson. Here's the three. It's deflected. .135 left to play in the first. Aldridge's shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Maverick drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now, and all the stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Budinger, no luck. And the Hornets shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Calathis passes to Aldridge. McDaniels, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
McDaniels kicks to Rivers. Aldridge a screen. Rivers dishes to Aldridge. Here's Bhullar, stolen by Rivers. Pass to Aldridge. Now Rivers from deep. That drops. And now a 6-point Charlotte lead. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the
play free. No.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba. I mean, he needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Hornets.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Nash is out there with Crawford. Then there's Evans. Then it's Malvin Williams. And it's...
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Good. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game. One thing about Jamal Crawford, he is the definition of a streak shooter. When he's hot, baby, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a combination of craftiness and athleticism. That makes him very hard to defend. He can spot you up, run you off picks, drive past you. This guy gives you the real deal.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Nash.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Picked by Williams. Rivers with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It's Nash with the drive. Outside Williams, 14 feet away. Hornets with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
You know, you look at Jamal Crawford's scoring ability. Your best way to stop him is to not let him get going. I mean, play physical with him, go over screen, close out, get into his airspace. At least that gives you a chance because he's terrific offensively.
Here's Dedmon, and Kirilenko sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And so here's Charlotte. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Allen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And getting back to Jamal Crawford, here's the thing. He's that ace up your sleeve, if you will. Just having a threat of him on the floor creates scoring opportunities for your offense. He commands so much attention from the defense that there's always going to be a good chance someone else is a beneficiary because of his presence. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Out to the right wing. Allen for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Walker. Shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw rolls can cost them.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And he gets it to go. And now just a 2-point Charlotte lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Seattle?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. And you guys, he was once considered a tweener, but now I think Derek Williams has kind of settled in to that 4 position. Seems to be the best position fit for him at this stage of his career.
Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Seattle. Maverick comes in for Steve Nash. And the Hornets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Here's Maverick. 6 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maverick's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Last year, Williams did find a nice niche playing the 4. Still, his minutes and numbers, Clark, remain low.
Well, it's unfair because he was drafted so high, top 5 when he came out, and I don't think he'll ever live up to that draft position. The highlight dunks are great, but he's got to find other ways to continue to grow.
Here's Allen, and another basket for Seattle.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
A nice shot by Zeller.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Seattle trails by 3 to the inside. Here's Marjanovic, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw. And Seattle making a change here. Anderson's checked in. He can't make a second free throw either. Missing both. Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showed he could be an effective player, even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
It's Anderson with the drive, takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Walker, the 11-footer, and it's Walker again missing.
And for Zeller last season, his numbers were the same or better as a starter. His scoring picked up a touch. Still had a great field goal percentage, too. So really solid production in his first couple of years.
Aldridge, good.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Maverick passes to Anderson. Here's Maverick. Aldridge is covering. Here's Allen. Allen with another miss.
And I think the big thing for Zeller was that he found his role in the league. He knows he'll be an energy guy who has to make the most of his touches. And to his credit, he is nothing but a positive force on the floor.
And finished off by Anderson.
And guys, I tell you, big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Aldridge with a screen on Crawford. Picked by Zeller. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Aldridge missing. Seattle trails by 3. Anderson kicks to Budinger. And the pass to Bhullar. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Crawford drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Crawford's got 5 minutes.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Shot's good by Walker.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Maverick. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist here tonight. Takes a 3. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Maverick.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Bhullar, and another basket for Seattle. There's Walker. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Aldridge. shoots a fader. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Aldridge has got 6 points in the quarter.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size.
And the first half comes to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive. We saw LaMarcus Aldridge lighting it up in the first half. He had 8. And that'll do.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot. Even the tough...
On the floor for Charlotte, Chris Middleton is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Williams at the small forward. Here's Zeller, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Got a piece of it. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. To the wing on the left. Here's Marjanovic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 8 points for him.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Aldridge is strength. Fires from 14. Cannot hit.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Count the bucket. 14 points for Ray Allen.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
And Walker kicks to Aldridge. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Back to Nash. Picked by Okafor. Nash dishes to Kirilenko. Lock at 6. Nash kicks to Okafor. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. Third is LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yet, no matter how much attention they're getting, they're still going to get their points. I mean, opponents just have to keep fresh legs out there and try to limit the damage and make them work for whatever points they do get.
Allen for 3. No good. Great D that time for Middleton. Hornets leading by 4. Rivers with it. Now Kirilenko defending. And stolen by Nash. Now here comes Nash leading the break. And Evens throws it down hard.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Fires from the line. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And Okafor slams it in.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Rivers kicks to Dedmon. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Dedmon's got his first points of the night. Seattle trails by 4. Nash outside. Ray Allen is on the wing. Evens kicks to Allen. Kirilenko the pass to Okafor. Tries again. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Okafor's got 14 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And the Hornets call time here. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Anderson, he's checked in for Okafor. Williams comes in for Andrei Kirilenko. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Allen. The Mavericks subbed in for Steve Nash. The Hornets also with a sub. Nick Calathes, who's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Shots good by Dedmon.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Feeds it to Crawford. Off the pick, and he got one in. Crawford's got 7 points in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
From the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And guys, you know, last year Malvin Williams signed a big contract, and he did not follow that up with big production. In fact, he tied a career low in terms of his field goal percentage at only 42, and not exactly what the Hornets were expecting from their new stretch four.
Daniels, who's checked in for the Hornets, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night. Here's Maverick. Sinks the three-pointer.
It is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
6 to shoot. Here's Rivers, and he recovers it. And pushing it up for Seattle. Here's Crawford, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Crawford's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Seattle leading by 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Kicks to Rivers. No good, unable to end this run.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Anderson takes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Seattle lead.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Charlotte moving it around. Calathes dishes to Dedmon. Picked by Williams. Rivers kicks to McDaniel. Takes it from 10. It's a big high bounce and goes in. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Seattle calls timeout. Some changes for Charlotte. Tyler Zeller comes in for Williams. And Walker subbed in for Rivers. Anderson outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Hornets trail by 3. McDaniels passes to Dedmon.
Oh, big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
Off the inbound pass. Charlotte has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Can't make good off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Anderson with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And Budinger sets it to go. Budinger's got the lead up to 5 now for Seattle.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a bit.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And it's Seattle with the ball. We've got Okafor. Allen out there with Nash. And it's Andrei Kirilenko. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. That one a little long.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Pick by Okafor. Dishes to Allen. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
A one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chair.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates? Not just on the bench. Look at the guys even in the game.
Shot's good by Walker.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Nash dishes to Okafor, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Okafor. He has 14 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Rivers comes in for Kemba Walker. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his game. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
Hey, guys, going back to Aldridge, last season was a difficult one for him. He had the torn ligament in his left thumb, but still fought through it to become the Blazers' all-time leader in rebound.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Allen, good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists in the game.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Rivers kicks to Zeller. Shot from free throw range. No good. In and out off the rim. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nash outside. Back to Allen. Fires from deep. Allen with another miss.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Well, how about Marcus Aldridge in this one? He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Couldn't score after going the length of the floor.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now the dish to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 21 points for Ray Allen.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Marjanovic to take the lead. Nash can't get it to go. And here's Rivers. Aldridge drives in. Can't connect from short range. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Allen inside the three-point line. Here's Marjanovic. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. Shoot one more at the free throw line. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for Ray Allen. Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Right side, Williams. He dishes it to Rivers. Aldridge is screened. A baseline J. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Rivers has got the game tied up here for the Hornets. Nash against Rivers. Nash left side. Kirilenko the pass to Okafor. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. Crawford, no luck. Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Middleton can't get it to go. Seattle has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. He kicks it to Williams. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Walker's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Marjanovic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hornets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Aldridge with a screen on Nash. And Walker kicks to Aldridge. Really left alone that time. Aldridge has got 11 in the second half. Crawford with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Okafor dishes to Crawford. To the left wing. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. Misses the wing J.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
He hits the second from the line. And the Hornets with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Nash against Walker. Aldridge with a screen on Nash. And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Kemba Walker.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
.146 left here in the fourth quarter. Crawford passes to Okafor. Back to Crawford. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Aldridge has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Middleton gets to Walker. Here's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And it's a 5-point Hornets lead. Crawford, no one around him. Crawford with another miss. Charlotte shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. The feed to Aldridge. And there's another one for the Hornets.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
There's with the 3. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it. That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Crawford outside. Crawford with another miss. Here's Charlotte. Walker with it. Guarded now by Nash. And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Walker. By Zeller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge. That one rolling around and rims out. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Nash with another miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Seattle calls timeout. They trail by 6. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need a miracle right now. They have to make the 3.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, LaMarcus Aldridge. Just a monster. And that wraps the